Hey guys, if you want to see how to achieve this makeup look, then keep on watching. So first I'm taking my Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream, and I love this stuff. I use it every time before I put on my makeup, and I just find that it acts as a great base to keep your makeup fresh and clean throughout the day. Next I'm taking my primer, which is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, and this primer is amazing. It gives you a natural glow and radiates through your foundation. Next I am taking my favorite product, the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. This is the best foundation. I wear the color number 6, and I've gotten all my friends on this. I love it, love it, love it. It is so luminous and it gives you coverage to the point where you don't look cakey, but it is definitely buildable. For concealer, I use the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I got some on my hair, and my roommate just walked in and she has no idea what's going on right now. Hey Phoebe. I love this concealer. It's very creamy and it blends super well with a beauty sponge. I personally go back and forth between the Beauty Blender and the Real Technique sponge. I think I prefer the Real Technique sponge because it's more pointy at the end, so it gets to the more narrow points of my face, and it's also more squishy when it's damp, which I like. Also, the palette that I'm using is by Tarte. It's called the Clay Play palette, and you will see the colors in it when I start to use it. I actually picked up this concealer when I was in a rush at the drugstore. It's by Loreal. It's called the Infallible Pro Glow Concealer, and I've been using it ever since. It's so easy to blend, and I use my Morphe M436 brush to blend it out. Next I'm taking my Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just using this to set the parts of my face that I concealed. So I usually use the Anastasia brow pencil in medium brown, but recently I've been using the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and I find that it's much more pigmented, so I think I'm going to continue using this one. So I'm just taking my Nars concealer again and putting a dab of it on the back of my hand, and I basically just take a small dense brush and use it to define the bottom parts of my brows. So I make kind of a straight line on both brows, and I use the excess to just clean up the top. So now I'm taking my Tarte palette and I'm using the colors Journey and Stone, which are more of cool tones, as my transition shade, and I'm blending that in with a Morphe M511 brush. Now I'm taking my Sigma E25 blending brush, and it's more of a smaller, dense brush, and I'm using the color Ember in the corners of my eyes to just add some dimension back. I'm using a white MAC pencil brush to just redefine my eyebrows and just clean everything up once again. I'm using the Becca highlighter in the shade Opal with my Morphe M509 brush, and I'm just highlighting the high points of my face. So my cheekbones, the sides of my forehead, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose, the top of my lip, and my chin. So I'm going back to the Tarte palette and I'm just grabbing the shade Terracotta to chisel out my cheeks and bring some color back into my face. So I did my mascara off camera, but I like to take a spoolie after and just brush out my lashes to make sure that everything looks even. So I forgot to do this earlier, but I'm just taking the color Sand from my Tarte palette and putting it in the center of my eyes and my brow bone. For lips, I'm using my Kat Von D lip liner in the shade Bow and Arrow, and I love this lip liner for more of a natural look because it just defines and plumps your lips. Next is my favorite product, Aquaphor. I love this stuff. I use it every single time I put makeup on, and just as a chapstick every day, it keeps your lips moisturized for so long. Lastly, I'm using my Urban Decay setting spray, and I love putting this all over my face. I'm not sure if it works, but it feels amazing, so definitely worth it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel right down below. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like more videos, and thank you for watching. Bye.